This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Your voice, your vote under the microscope. More than 2 million Maricopa County ballots from the 2020 presidential election have been counted twice, and now a third count is underway. In all that counting, we've learned, not from auditors, but from the Attorney General, there is one possible case of voter fraud. Tracy K. McKee, a registered Republican from Scottsdale, was indicted on one count of illegal voting and one count of perjury. McKee is accused of voting for her dead mother. The Attorney General's office became aware of the case when a citizen came forth with a list of names of dead people who may have voted in November.
I was thankful that our efforts were addressed and were paid attention to, and that they were taken seriously. And I am hopeful that our legislators will take a closer look at our election integrity procedures.
Hamilton said she worked with a team of 129 volunteers. They audited 4,000 voters over the age of 90. 45 of them were deceased. McKee's mother was the only one with a ballot cast in her name. Attempts to reach McKee and her attorney today were unsuccessful. A child sex crimes bust. 40 people arrested in an undercover investigation. We sent you a breaking news alert. Several Valley police agencies teaming up to crack down on online sex crimes. It resulted in dozens of arrests with charges including child sex trafficking and attempting to lure minors. Sergeant Stephen Carbajal says this is one of their bigger busts, all to protect children.
Children, as most people would understand and agree, are one of the most vulnerable groups when it comes to being victimized by suspects. And in this case, again, we have adults that are knowingly reaching out to, looking for teens, right? Seeking teens, seeking these acts with teens. And that's very concerning to us as a police department.
Sergeant Carbajal encourages parents to always be cautious of what their kids are doing online, consider setting internet limitations, and always talk to your kids about what they're doing on the internet and who they're talking to. And if something doesn't sound right, take the device away and alert police if you suspect any predatory activity. A pair of murder suspects accused of living under fake names and spending 6 months on the run. They were arrested today in Phoenix. U.S. Marshals taking 50-year-old Tangela Parker and 62-year-old Eric Parker into custody at their home near 35th Avenue and Deer Valley Road. Marshals say in January they were working in a furniture store in North Carolina, where accused of shooting and killing a co-worker that they had a dispute with. On the coronavirus front, ABC 15 reaching out to local hospitals to find out where we stand and how much the vaccine continues to make a difference. Last month, more than 92% of confirmed Arizona cases were from people who did not receive the vaccine. And in May, the unvaccinated made up 95% of cases. And when it comes to deadly outcomes, the data is even more clear. About 99% of COVID deaths since January involved individuals who were not vaccinated. For the past 3 months, firefighters across Arizona have been stretched thin and pushed to the brink of exhaustion, constantly bouncing from one wildfire to the next with almost no rest in between. The men and women of the Mesa Interagency Hotshot crew have been battling blazes for 3 months now. They sleep in the open-air desert and